Hey, Jenny Bradley with Triangle Smart Divorce in Cary, North Carolina. And as you can imagine, a lot of people are coming to us with drafts of agreements, or even worse, signed agreements that have been written with AI. So the question is, should you use AI to draft your divorce agreement? You can, but should you? My answer is no, and here's why. First of all, AI is a great, useful tool, and it can help educate you a lot. But it's not a lawyer, and it doesn't know legal terms, and it inherently has some biases. First of all, it wants to look smart and make you look smart, and it will go outside the jurisdiction of North Carolina and cite laws that don't apply here, set standards that we don't use, and put things in your agreement that can't be enforced. Second, it doesn't yet seem smart enough to be able to find internal inconsistencies in your agreement. In one paragraph, you may waive rights to alimony, and in another paragraph, it may set forth how much alimony is going to be paid. This isn't good because then the state of North Carolina doesn't know what your agreement really means and which one they're supposed to enforce. And if it's not enforceable, what's the point of having an agreement? One of the other things it'll do is make up facts. You can say, this is my situation, this is what's going on, this is how many kids we have, this is how much we both make, and it'll make up facts based upon what you put in. I don't know why AI hallucinates, but I know it does, and I know it can be really dangerous in your agreement. So all of these mistakes and problems that AI has can make your life more expensive. If your agreement can't be enforced, you may have to file a lawsuit to set it aside, and that's a really hard thing to do in North Carolina. I know that sounds illogical, but it's true. To set an agreement aside, you have to show it was both procedurally unfair and that you were under duress. And how are you going to be able to show that if you're the one that put everything into AI and prepared the document and asked your spouse to sign it? How are you under duress? Another thing that makes it really expensive is that you have to then try to resolve the internal inconsistencies that AI can create. And how do you do that? Well, with agreement of the other side, because you have an agreement and you're trying to get it modified. So guess what? You needed another agreement to get it modified. And sometimes that person doesn't want to help you. So that can be a really time-consuming, stressful process to try to get back in the document what you meant for it to say the first time. And I'd say the last one is simply paying a lawyer to try to undo what's been done. It's kind of like paying someone to come tear down your house after you built it on a faulty foundation. So, if your house is falling down around you because your foundation is weak, that's often what it's like when you're relying upon an AI written contract. You are simply relying upon a weak foundation and nothing can stand on it. And so we have to tear the whole thing down and start over. And that can be not only expensive money-wise, but also time-wise, but emotionally too, because you thought you had everything resolved, and now you're having to go back and start over at ground zero. So I'm not saying don't investigate. I'm not saying don't use AI. What I'm saying is don't rely solely on it, and certainly don't sign any agreement that deals with your legal rights and your responsibilities without having a lawyer review it.